I kind of want to be greedy with Emperor since I have a pretty decent early game start. I have coin, so I want to keep Emperor. We'll just pretend that's a heart. God damn it! Stop telling people it's not a heart. It's a Charmander heart. Kappa. I just realized the lighting is kind of dark. Wonder if it's better if I turn on the desk lamp. And then let me clean up my stuff. How's that look? Lighting better? We want good production quality. You want to buy funnel cake? I found a park that spawns a lot of Charmander. Nice. Charmander is one of the cutest Pokemon. Now you got some. People are complaining about my blank walls. Now you have the Lock Shadow to go with the Lock Shadow. Seems good, right? The ramp is kind of scary. We could coin out Pillager, or we could if we do this, we basically bait out removal because he has to deal with this right away. And then we don't have to give the coin. Then we can do Pillager and then coin Emperor. So let's say he swipes here. And then we play Pillager. So much ramp. It's okay. This is basically ramp. This is also ramp. So we have our own ramp to counter his ramp. Lock Shadow has a shadow. Yeah, okay, this is pretty sure this is what we want to do. Like the other option is Shadow Strike this, play him for the following turn. What's the advantage doing that? I think I'm just gonna do the Emperor here. This way we get Emperor reduction on the coin. Feels good. So the coin actually costs -1 mana. What is the combo of this deck? This doesn't really have a particular combo. I mean, the Questing Adventurer is your combo, but nothing in this deck has charge. Okay, so time to try to find the Phantom Knives in a prep. I mean, worst case we sap this first. Which I think is fine. And let's just reduce this. This potentially reduces 3 damage, so I think that's worth it. And then this way we get another round of Emperor reduction. I think that's worth it. Savage Roar is 18 plus board, so 18 plus 5. I think it was correct to clear one of the whelps. No, sorry, not 18 plus 5. It's 18. Alright. Okay. Well, he didn't go for Uproot. This guy has no brawls. Okay. Do we go for the Barnes? Do we go for Barnes first? See if we get double gadgets and value? Yeah. I think it's fine. Well, let's think about what our plays are. So we have Shadow Strike. Probably use that. Shadow Strike, Eviscerate, Fan, that clears that board. Yeah, so it's probably not right to use the Barnes here. So we'll just start with Shadow Strike. Always backstab last. Then we can do Fan first. We go YOLO. If we drop everything, then it's like if he plays Yogg, we're kind of all in here. Okay. I'm not sure if that's correct. The other option is just to cycle all your spells instead of playing minions, and then that way you get all your stuff reduced. Because my hand was already pretty cheap. We'll see. We'll see if Yogg can clear the board. He's only played 5 spells? 5 spells probably doesn't clear the board. No, don't do it. Feels bad, man. Oh, we just got another host. Control the board. Thanks for the host, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome to Control the Board viewers. I gotta give you follow myself. Say hi in chat so I can click your name. And Clarity, oh my god, how's it going? Yeah, this isn't Warrior. Yeah. Alright. I guess we start with Barnes. Unfortunately, I can't use the backstabs because those things are damaged. But let's say we get Gadgets in. Okay. Drake is still not bad because then we get the spell damage now. I guess we ship this. Play the cheaper Drake. Dagger, poison. Clear the board. Seems good. Alright, Raven Idol. So what form of burst? Like he needs to clear the board. So he needs swipe. If he doesn't have swipe, then we can get the cold blood off. Damn. Oh. That Yogg. He played 5 spells before playing Yogg. He definitely didn't deserve to actually get a board clear from that. That was a very undeserved board clear. Like, that shouldn't have happened. Oh, it feels so bad. This is why I hate Yogg. Yogg gives like very undeserved wins or losses.
Pay attention, class.
Okay, so that's not lethal. Is he gonna clear the board? I need Gadgets in. I need Gadgets in to have any chance to... Okay. If I have a Vis, then we have 11. That's still not enough. I need a Vis and Cold Blood, so I'm gonna have to find the Gadgets in. But let's say worst case I can't find. I'm just wondering if I should drop the questing. Because I can also get sap. Oh, got the abyss. Just pray he doesn't have mulch. He hasn't used the mulch yet. If he does use mulch, I pray that what we get from mulch is Deathwing. Do you have Malagos on this account? I don't have Malagos spot. Hey Stormfever! How's it going? There's no such thing as deserved in card games. Well, just like, ideally you win a game based on good decision making, right? Things that you actually had control of in the game. Alright, so we have 13 on the board. Well, 14 with dagger, so we just need a card. That's a card. If you're tired of Yogg, I have 2 incredible counters to Mana Wraith and Narubar Weblord, but isn't Narubar, that's Nax, right? Hey Joaquin! Bienvenidos a Argentina. Still one. Thoughts on Menagerie Warden? What is that one again? Is that the beast one? Hey Stone Man, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Greetings to Peru. How much should I even value backstab against Druid? Like, you don't want to ever backstab Living Roots. I think I'd rather look for other cards than backstab. A lot of greetings from the bathroom. Good to know where you watch my stream, Aikatsu. Wow, we had a lot of South Americans in the stream. Menagerie copies one of your cards on the board. 6 mana, 5/5 Battlecry, summon a copy of Friendly Beast. Yeah, I think that's what I thought it was. It was a beast card. I think it's good. It's gonna make Beast Druid pretty strong, especially when you have the 1 mana 2/2 Beast as well. Is Onyx Bishop enough to make Priest relevant again? I tried some Onyx Bishop a little, like, yesterday. I didn't feel like Resurrect Priest was that good. Don't have the nuts. Don't have Living Roots innervate Power of the Wild. That would just be disgusting. I don't think prep can be replaced in Rogue. Oh, you're talking about replacing prep. So this is already budget enough. I feel like this is as budget as Miracle gets, because I already cut. Okay, not cut, but I don't have Edwin, and I don't have Falnos, and I don't have Leroy. Well, yeah, I don't have Leroy in this count either. So the only legendaries are adventure legendaries, Barnes and Emperor, which I think a lot of people have been keeping up with adventures. They have these cards, so I've already made it kind of as cheap as I can make it. Not necessarily because I wanted to, but it's also a limitation on Asia. You should play Karazhan Wings on stream. I don't know. I feel like this week's wings weren't that interesting. Definitely the chess one and the prologue, those are fun. Those are actually worth, like, I'd actually enjoy watching somebody play those, but this week's wings were super easy and just get the cards, right? Get the cards and then GTFO. Beast Druid is already a solid tier 2 counter to hunters and shamans. Menagerie is a late game druids need when hunters get an insane curve. Yeah, I think it's a huge tempo swing. Living Rust should be nerfed. I think it's fine for what it is. Gives Druid that early game that they need. Alright, see ya Cam, Kadar, have a good night. Even the 5/4 Inspired Druid is good. Okay. Got a lot of conceals. One idea is, okay, you hit into the teacher, you play questing, and then either use backstab or not, and then just conceal. With this hand, I feel like maybe that's what we do. The conceal is enough. I don't have to use a backstab because it doesn't die to swipe. It doesn't die to spell power swipe either. And then I save the backstab to combo the eviscerates to deal with whatever he wants to do on turn 5. So he goes for ramp. So we can clear the board with this. And then it's not particularly weak to swipe. I guess I could have just gone for the conceal play. Should I have done that? It prevents him from swiping and then playing mulch. Maybe I should have done that because I have so much burst in hand. Just leave the token up. Yeah, that was probably a misplay. I should have just gone for the conceal. Been more aggressive. Rather than save conceal for the gadgets hand. Misplay. I just got 8 card Battle Rage with your deck. Holy shit. I didn't even know that was possible. 8 cards? You got a full board of damage minions. And you didn't overdraw from that? That's insane. You probably already won though if you have a full board, to be honest. Like if you have a full board, you probably are winning. Yeah. What made him use up the entire turn? It's just like I probably should have just done this, because unless I had gadgets in hand, then maybe my play makes more sense, because then I have gadgets in hand. Okay. Hey! Never punished. Feels good, man. I don't think I need to cycle the Abysses. I don't want to do that to face. Also, if you guys want to address lock, make sure to type Lock Shadow. I bet 220 or 200,000 lock bobas that Senpai notices. Yeah. Yeah, definitely if you have questions you want to ask me. Helps tag my name in it. Okay, start with backstab. Do you want to get Barnes down? Yeah, because we could get Cold Bloods. We could just get lethal off this. And just do this. Shadow Strike. Double of his face. That's already lethal, right? With the deadly poison. No, it's a little bit off lethal still. Whatever. Pretty close. We have sap. We can just sap his taunt and then just hit face again. Shouldn't you save coins since Druid can't kill the auctioneer? Yeah, you're probably right. I could cycle the coins anytime. Well, I wasn't sure. Like, if I cycle the coins and get shiv, then I shiv face, but I just didn't feel like eviscerating his face at the time. Maybe I should just eviscerate his face anyways to use up the mana. Curious about no Van Cleef? It's because I don't have Van Cleef. Did you watch a Purifier HS parody? Not sure. Mark of Nature. LUL. Nice math lock. Shush. Give me a quest. This guy's toast. I wish Purify was a 3-2 with the same effect. Oh yeah, Purify was a minion? That might actually get played. But then it probably had to be 3 mana, right? 3 mana, 3-2 minion. That silences only your own minions. And draws a card. Okay, 3 mana, 3-2 draw a card is not bad. It's kind of like the Gnomish Experimenter. That's a great card, right? 3 mana, 3-2, draws a card. If it's a minion, turn it into a chicken. So that's a great card. The silence effect on your own minions probably should cost. Yeah, I think it'd be overpowered actually if it's 3 mana, 3-2, draw a card and silence your own minion. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Ideally, if you had all the cards on your age account, how would you edit this deck? Like, Van Cleef, I think is good, but it kind of competes for the adventure, the questing resources. So you might replace Shadow Strike. I think if you look at Asmo's list, basically Shadow Strike is gone. And I think he took out 1 stat, but I like the double stat. So I think you would, if you want Thalnos, I think you just replace Huckster with Thalnos. So Huckster with Thalnos, Shadow Strike with Van Cleef, if you want to. What if you can only draw if you sign something first? Yeah, I think that's probably how it should be. So it's like silence a minion, silence a friendly minion, and draw a card. So if you don't silence anything and you just play it on for a tempo 3 drop, you don't get the card draw. Yeah, that's probably fair. I should probably do this section. It's not like I have a 3 drop anyways, so then just set up dagger so we can deal with the minions and then play the Huckster. Yeah. Otherwise the Huckster gets traded off like this. Howden Smork. Are you gonna write a guide about this deck? No, I'm not the rogue expert, so who would read a guide written by Locke? Oh my gosh, it's Morose, in a time when there's Ravaging Ghoul as a card? LUL? I want Emperor. Oh wait, I already have Emperor. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that card. Noise. Pretty happy with that. Like, there's already a lot of Miracle Rogue players that are bigger streamers than I am. So I'm not even perfectly sure why I'm playing this deck. Other than that, I'm playing a budget version, so that's probably a little bit different from what other streamers are playing. So, do a little service to the free-to-play players out there. Why Emperor? Emperor is really good if you get Barnes out. I think that's the only reason I can think of to play Emperor. Because usually the only reason to play Emperor is if you're playing Malagos version, because you need to have Emperor. Okay, so we coin out Emperor here. Like, it's not a bad card. I really like Emperor anyways. So you can probably fit into any deck. On with the show. Let's just go face. I don't know. I think it's inefficient clearing these 1/1s. I think I just define Fan of Knives. I had to read a guide on how to properly use a fork written by Lock Shadow. It's to eat a banana. Dr. Zox, hello, loving that you're playing Rogue, but no Van Cleef. Feels bad, man. Yeah. Wait, what was that? Silver Moon Portal. New card. Yeah, it feels bad, no Van Cleef. But it's okay, like I said, it kind of competes for resources with your questing adventure a little bit, so yeah. Okay, time for gadget. Do we play the cheap one or the expensive one? If we play the cheap one, then we can fit in Shiv as well. That's probably worth it. I don't think we even bother shivving the 1/1. I think just shiv face. Because we want Fan of Knives to clear this board off anyways. And we don't shiv this because of backstab value. Okay. I'll go ahead and cycle this as well. Got the second conceal, that's nice. Second Cold Blood. Nah, I don't think we need to. We have the resources for the second wave of gadget, so.
I have no time for games.
No time for games. So we sap this. We're looking for Fan. Cycle the Cold Blood here. Yeah, this is a good time to get questing down too. So, I guess prep first. I'm trying to think when to use the conceal. This. Second Cold Blood. Seems good. We still have one more Abyss, right? Prep Fan into second Abyss. Okay. And basically we're guaranteed to get that Abyss with the remaining hand, even if he's able to clear the board here. Alright, see you, Bot X. Thanks for tuning in. Do you think Onyx Bishop will see play? Yeah, I think it's a good card. It's just that Priest is not necessarily the best class right now. What do you think about Secret Hunter? Not yet consistent enough for Eater Secrets tech? Yeah, it's definitely not big enough right now for Eater Secrets. Although, I have to say on Asia, I did see that there was a period of time where there's a lot of Secret Hunter and there's a lot of Freeze Mage. If it really gets to that point where like half your games are against those, then yeah, maybe you could tech in this Secret Eater just to be a douche. Just kidding, not be a douche. It's just one up the meta. Average turn.